What's up, YouTube? Fallout Freak here, and I am introducing yet another new segment on my Fallout Freak channel, and this one is titled Fallout Characters. Now, in Fallout Characters, I am going to be talking about characters from the three Fallout games, the three most recent Fallout games, Fallout 4, Fallout New Vegas, and Fallout 3, and yeah, pretty much. And we're going to be starting with the most recent video game, that would be Fallout 4. And in this Fallout Characters video, I will be talking about Piper Wright. I have a huge crush on Piper. Minus the fact that she smokes, not big on that. But with that aside, I have a huge crush on her. So I'm going to get into a little bit of a background and her personality as well. So without further ado, let's get talking about Piper Wright from Fallout 4. Piper Wright is a reporter living in Diamond City in 2287, running the local newspaper Public Occurrences, that's Publick Occurrences, with her younger sister Nat. She will eventually offer her services as a companion to the sole survivor either after they agree to an interview or after they defeat Conrad Kellogg. Background: Piper grew up in a small community on the outskirts of the Commonwealth with Nat and their father, a member of the local militia. After her father was found dead under suspicious circumstances, Piper learned that he had discovered a raider plot to sack the town. His superior, Captain Mayburn, arranged to leave the main gate open and unguarded one night to allow raiders access in exchange for a cut of the loot, and had Piper's father murdered to keep him silent. The local authorities did not believe her claims and refused to investigate. Piper then created and circulated wanted posters featuring the captain and a list of his crimes. The conspicuously public accusation, there we go, got the attention of the town's mayor, who accepted Piper's evidence. The settlers, outraged by the story, exiled Mayburn. When the raiders eventually showed up expecting the gate to be wide open, they instead encountered prepared defenses by allured townsfolk and were driven away. Eventually, Piper and Nat saved enough money to relocate to Diamond City, where she began her career as an investigative journalist. She quickly found out that there was a lot wrong about Diamond City, from crooked guards to failing infrastructure. She started her newspaper out of a desperate attempt to begin improving life in the city. Her fervor for discovering the truth made her popular for a while, but eventually public opinion turned against her because her articles were seen as being too negative, which caused her to get into a lot of trouble. People began to actively avoid her, treating her less like a friend and more like a nosy snoop. She began to feel that Nat was the only one she could count on. Recently, Piper has written a controversial article containing an interview with Eustace Hawthorne called The Synthetic Truth, accusing Diamond City's Mayor McDonough of secretly being a synth. Although she has no concrete evidence, only speculation about events such as where the mayor has eaten his noodles. In response, McDonough banned Piper from the city, saying the article is all lies, although Piper is determined to get back inside the city. Piper briefly joined the Church of the Children of Adam by faking a vision of Adam as a ruse to prevent her own execution. She was able to escape the cult before being discovered as an imposter. Personality: Piper is a rather lonely woman who feels isolated in Diamond City. She has a strong drive to better the world and does not want to be complacent, causing her to become a writer in order to try to reduce the corruption within the town. Piper has a rapport with Nick Valentine, as they both are investigators. Her tendency to find the latest scoop and the truth can cause others to find her nosy and annoying, however, resulting in her having few friends. She is highly perceptive, however, and was able to deduce the mayor was a synth. She tends to enjoy sarcasm. Despite multiple death threats and an assassination attempt, finding herself in sticky situations is a point of pride for Piper, who feels getting into trouble is just part of chasing the truth. Adding to her reckless nature, she may also be seen smoking occasionally. She is shown to not be above lying and manipulating others in order to get what she wants, such as when she tried to use the sole survivor to regain access to Diamond City after being banned from the town. Ironically, she generally dislikes it when the sole survivor lies. She is sympathetic to the plight of sense and has an open dislike for the Brotherhood of Steel due to their self-serving nature, technology hoarding, anti-synth policies, and in her eyes, lousy fashion sense. She despises any pro-Brotherhood choices the sole survivor takes. So that is a little bit about Piper. It also shows like what quests can be done with Piper or found with Piper or whatever. Now let me pull up my desktop and show you what she looks like if you are not aware of what she looks like. And that is Piper. So that's Piper Wright from Fallout 4. You can find her in Diamond City when you get to Diamond City. She can be found at I believe, the front gate when you reach Diamond City. Now let me get back to my webcam. And that is going to be my first Fallout characters video in the books on my Fallout Freak channel. I hope you all enjoyed this. This is going to be, another normal, I guess, playlist on my Fallout Freak channel. Hope you all enjoyed it. There's a lot more to come. We're going to be getting to a Fallout New Vegas character in my next character video, whenever that may be. But until that video comes out, you must always remember that war never changes.